Have you ever felt like a stranger in your own life? That persistent feeling of longing, of not quite belonging, as if you're searching for a home you can't remember. What if I told you this feeling isn't a flaw? What if it's a sacred clue, a whisper from your soul about a forgotten mission? This is the profound message hidden within a beautiful and ancient story called The Hymn of the Pearl. It's a spiritual allegory found in the Acts of Thomas that acts as a map for the soul's epic journey. It's not just a nice story, it's your story. Imagine a prince, a radiant child from a luminous kingdom, sent by his parents, the king and queen, on a special quest. His mission: travel to a foreign land called Egypt and retrieve a single, priceless pearl from the bottom of the sea. This pearl is guarded by a fearsome, hissing serpent. Now, this journey isn't about fighting monsters in a faraway land. It's a journey into the heart of forgetfulness. Egypt in this story represents our material world, a world filled with distractions, noise, and pressure to conform. It's a place where we can easily lose our way, and that's exactly what happens to the prince. When he arrives in Egypt, he tries to blend in. He eats their food, he wears their rough, heavy clothes, and slowly, he begins to forget. He forgets his royal identity, his loving parents, and the whole reason he came, the pearl. He falls into a deep, heavy sleep. This sleep is a powerful metaphor for the amnesia our souls experience in this life. We get so caught up in who society tells us to be, in the roles we play, in our fears and our egos, that we forget our divine origin. We forget the unique, brilliant light we carry within us. We put on the garments of Egypt, identities that are not our own, and we fall asleep to our true purpose. Does that sound familiar? But here's the beautiful, hopeful part of the story. The prince is not abandoned. His forgetting is not the end. Back in his luminous homeland, his royal parents haven't forgotten him. They write him a letter of remembrance. This letter isn't angry or scolding. It's pure love and grace. It flies to him on the wings of a great eagle, a symbol of spirit and divine insight. The eagle lands beside the sleeping prince and transforms into the letter itself, which then begins to speak. It calls him by his true name. It reminds him, remember, you are a son of a king. Remember why you came. Remember the pearl. It speaks of his glorious robe, a garment of light and splendor that is waiting for him, growing more beautiful with every one of his efforts. This letter is that moment of awakening in our own lives. It's that sudden flash of intuition, that gut feeling, that moment of clarity that cuts through the fog of our daily routine. It's the inner voice that whispers, there's more to life than this. Remember who you truly are. It's a call from our spiritual home, urging us to wake up, and the prince awakens. The letter stirs the memory deep within him. He remembers his mission, his identity, his home. Filled with new purpose, he goes to the serpent. But he doesn't fight it with brute force, he uses wisdom. He charms the serpent with sacred names, causing it to fall asleep. This represents mastering our own inner dragons, our fears, our limiting beliefs, the illusions that guard our deepest treasure. With the serpent asleep, he snatches the pearl. He has it. The treasure is his. Immediately, he strips off the heavy, dirty garments of Egypt, the false identity he had adopted, and leaves them behind. He begins his journey home, naked and free, holding the pearl close. As he travels back toward his kingdom, he sees something magnificent coming toward him. It's his robe of glory, the one the letter spoke of. But it's not just a piece of clothing. It's alive. It shimmers with all the colors of the rainbow and is embroidered with images of his own deeds, his own journey in Egypt. The robe speaks to him, recognizing him as he recognizes it. It's a mirror of his own soul, now made more complete and brilliant by the challenges he faced and overcame. When he puts on the robe, he feels himself become whole. He is restored to his original, divine nature, but he is also more. He has integrated the wisdom won through his earthly experience. Clothed in this splendor, carrying his hard-won pearl, he ascends to the court of his father. He presents the pearl, the recovered, actualized treasure of his authentic self. The journey is complete. He didn't find the pearl by escaping the world, but by going deep within it, remembering his true nature, and bringing that light back with him. So, what does this ancient hymn mean for you and me, right here, right now? It means that feeling of being a spiritual homesick is your sacred clue. It's the prince within you, trying to wake you up. This story is a mirror, reflecting your own soul's journey. It's calling you to awaken from the sleep of who you think you're supposed to be. It's inviting you to charm your own serpents, your fears and self-doubts. It's urging you to remember the unique mission that is woven into your spirit, the special pearl that only you can retrieve. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about remembering who you have always been, beneath the heavy garments of the world. It's about undertaking that sacred journey home, not by leaving the world, but by transforming your experience within it, until you can present the irreplaceable treasure of a soul that has fully become itself. Your pearl is waiting. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of an ancient mystery. If this story resonated with you, if you feel the call to remember, please like this video. It helps others who are on the same path find their way here. Affirm your own journey by commenting "I remember" below. Let's create a community of seekers who are waking up together. And if you know someone who needs to hear this message, share it with them. For more ancient maps to awakening and wisdom for the modern soul, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. The journey continues.